In the beginning, you were nothing more than a mound of weeds and a dream. This is where the pond is. But there's no pond there yet. I started to dig. And eventually started to get rocks. Planted a garden, planted the rambling rose on the shed, and it started to evolve. It's had quite a few transformations. And now the trellises. And now some flagstone. I brought in some flagstone to see if I'd like it. And guess what? I did. I had a little help with the flagstone. That's Preston, a neighbor's kid. Paid him to haul it up to the area where I needed to work. And 2 Jeep loads full accomplished this task. We now have a nice, lovely area to sit in. But it was a long haul. I'm 72, and I just completed 2 flagstone areas. So don't say it can't be done. This is the pond. And this is what I'm calling the nook. It's the back area of the yard. It originally had nothing but sand, and then gravel, and then a sandbox, and then a cinder block raised garden, which didn't work. And now I turned it into another sitting area. Since it already had about 3 inches of gravel on it, I didn't have to truck in any gravel. All I had to do was scratch it up with a little hand rake and then figure out where the pieces were going to go. And the birds really like it back here too because it's a very sunny area. I'm going to order in a bench and put in here too, up against my shed. And behind the bird bath is actually a space where there is a banana tree. And the tree in the middle is a Chinese pistache tree that Chandra decided he wanted. My light has moved around several times, but I think it's finally in its resting place.
Okay,
So you've come a long way, baby.
I got it done. It's done around the pond. That's all set in so that it's not wobbly. And that looks nice. And I got the back done. At least as much as I'm going to do for today anyway. I still have one corner I've got to build up because it's low. And that's where all the moles are. That's where they hang out around the sewer outlet. So, but anyway, it is all placed. I may move my big green bench back here, or I may just buy another one. It's probably easier buying another one and putting it together than it is to try and haul that one, because that is a big bench. And I decided I was going to move my lamppost. I didn't like it in there because I want to put seating in there. So I figured it would be fine right here. So I moved my solar lamp post, and it'll still give light to this area here. So that's a day's work. I'm bushed. So over and out from Lynn's garden. And of course, Lizette. You want to say a few words, Lizette, other than scratching your ear? Lizette, talk to me. Talk to me. Meow. Do you like it? Do I have your approval? How about you, Shadow? Anyway, I'm going to go sit down in the chair for a few minutes and relax because the birds have been coming to the bird bath. Of course, you know, the birds don't have any choices around here. They've got a bird bath in the round circle out by the mailboxes. They've got a bird bath in the little park area that I made. They've got a triple-decker bird bath on the front patio. They've got the pond, they've got the fountain, and they've got this one. And I'm going to move my blue one that was here where the lamppost is now. I'm going to move that up on the hill again. So, you know, these birds are not hurting for water or food. So that's it. Getting cloudy. May have some rain tomorrow, but it doesn't look like we're supposed to until Friday. So I still have a few more days to get the back area cleaned up and cart all my stuff over to the green belt. So makes for a nice composting area. And it's not really a green belt, I guess. Vacant lot. Can't build on it. All right, well, over and out from Port Orchard, Washington. Bye now. Okay, part of today's project was getting in here to my wild area, which I only touch this every couple of years. I've got forsythia, I've got Japanese purus, I guess is how you pronounce it. I don't know. I trimmed up my butterfly bush. Got that all thinned out. And I've got a volunteer holly growing back here. Found my poor little arborvitae on the end here. That was all covered over with the forsythia that's next to it. So I got in here, cleaned it up, got the blackberry volunteers out of here. Found my daylily. I've got Princess Spirea, more forsythia. And I have no clue what the bush in the back is. It's pretty and it has berries, but I don't know what kind it is. And more Princess Spirea. There's another holly back there. And haven't gotten to the leaves back there yet. But pruned up my red currant. Haven't touched my hydrangea yet. But I have a whole nother side to do. And I want to put in a pathway that maybe goes around or at least through this area. I may move the turtle, or that's what I might do. I might move my shepherd's hook and put some more feeders on it. Suet feeders would be fine, or hummingbird feeders. Anyway, I have this side yet to do, but I did this not too long ago. It doesn't look it, but I did. I got the blackberries out of here earlier this summer. So it's not too much except for the raking and a little pruning on my salaberries here, which are, I don't know what's going on with them, just too dry. But anyway, and I've got a big holly tree right in that back corner. That's where I get all my volunteer hollies from. But now Lizette has someplace to go potty, don't you, Lizette? Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah, you talking again? Yeah, you're very vocal on film. Yes, you are. Yes, you like to talk on Facebook, don't you? Yes. Yes, you do. She surprised a squirrel this afternoon that ventured into the yard. And I don't know who was more surprised, her or the squirrel, but both of them kind of jumped. I think she's past squirrel catching age. Yes. Yeah. But you were both surprised. So anyway, I'm just getting some fall cleanup done. The leaves that are in the yard, or in the mulch, I don't pay too much attention to because the birds pick through them for the bug larvae that's on the back of them. So I pretty much leave those until spring. But under here, it just had to be done. I mean, I had so many volunteer blackberries growing, it was terrible. So, and it's not as if it's bare ground because I cut my phlox down to the ground. And I also cut my lemon balm down to the ground. So it looks bare, but it's not going to be all that bare come spring again. And I think in the spring, when I divide my hostas, I'm going to put my hostas about a foot in. And they love the shade, so they should do well here. And they don't require a heck of a lot of water either. So that's about it for Lynn's garden for today. And I'm going to be continuing on with my project if I get some decent weather tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all day, so I may be making hot pepper jelly, strawberry rhubarb hot pepper jelly, and maybe some pear hot pepper jelly. So that's it for now, and I'm going to move some things around, I think. All right, over and out. Bye-bye.
Moved my shepherd's hook. So now I have the shepherd's hook over there so that I can get buzzed by the hummingbirds. Actually, reason I did that is because my knockout roses will grow taller over here, but I have to keep them cut back because the hummingbird feeder was there. So now I can let the knockout roses grow taller. Aha!